All right, welcome back. We are back for game 2. That was game 1 versus Rohirrim versus... no, it was just Rohirrim versus Furters. It's not a 3-way game yet, but that's going to be the next crazy edition. Div E game. We were just on Towers of Doom, and that went to Rohirrim. So, oh, that reminds me. Score update. What do I do during the break if I don't update the score? Who knows? All right, there we go. All right, so that was... we got some information from the teams in Twitch chat, and that was Rohirrim's pick. Map number 2 that we're going to next, Infernal Shrines, was selected by Frank's Furters. So I have a feeling we're going to see another awesome game. Game 1 was super exciting. Do you agree, Double?
I agree. I am looking forward to this one. This is a map I like too. So we'll see.
All right.
Is it a draw
or domination?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows, and that's what I love about the replay. Cast My Replay chat channel is no spoilers. We don't want to know. If they're awesome, you can tell us that. Tell us the teams. You know, we'll read the maps where we're actually going. But yeah, no spoiler alerts because it's exciting for us to see it for the first time as well. And with that, I think maybe it's time that we jump into game 2 on Infernal Shrines. What do you think?
Yeah, I was trying to notice real quickly to see if there's any maybe bans that might have happened from the first game, but I'm not quite sure yet.
Okay. Oh, are you doing some stats with the storm or something?
No, just
you have a crystal ball.
Yeah, forget it.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going into game 2. All right, here we go. All right, so over here on the left-hand side, blue team, we have Rohirrim. We have Face Gang, my bad. Over here on the Muradin, we have Drabber37 playing the Tychus. We have Saturnus 99, or Saturnus, I don't know. Saturnus 99, I'm going with that. Over here playing, I believe it's Tyrande. They're all grouped up. We have Gul'dan on, I can't read. They're all together. We have Hoffman on Gul'dan, Tyrande, Saturnus 99, Dr. Drews on Yrel, Drabber 37 on Tychus, and Mark Face Gang on Muradin.
So right team, red Frank's Furters. It looks like we have a similar comp since for the first game, except we got a Dahaka on this team now. So we have ETC is Dallying Pig, Li Ming is Magic Master, Dahaka is Cruncher 77, White Mane is Indecisive, and Rainer is Boggs again.
I swear, I was like, they have a Tyrande, but that looks like a Lily skin, just because of the colors. I need to get my vision checked, apparently.
Nothing like Lily.
You don't think that's like looks like the Lily colors?
No.
Okay. It's just me. No excuses for me. All right, we're going to see. Here's the split. We're going to see Dahaka Yrel in the top lane. In the bottom lane, it's going to be Rainer again. Is this the same comp?
Last game, no. So yeah, I said that. Frank Furters was the same comp, except Dahaka is on Frank Furters this time, and Yrel is on Rohirrim.
Aha! All right. Well, I guess I'll just have to listen to you more often. No promises. Yrel is getting low in the top lane.
We have an invasion on Li Ming bottom.
Li Ming's bottom. Run, Li Ming, run!
She got out of there.
Oh, she gets. Oh, gets stunned by Muradin. Oh, it jumps away. That was very, very close.
Damn it! I called him Muradin again.
Muradin, Muradin, Lily. They're all the same, right? I love that name, Drabber. Drabber 37, hiding in the bush. Has to play it safe against 2 in the bottom lane. We're going to see some camp work going on right now by Tyrande and Gul'dan. They're going to take their siege camp. get that ball rolling. Li Ming now is the one who's hiding. And Tychus is in trouble. Will get taken down. That's first blood. Going over to Frank's Furters as they catch that Tychus. You see, trying to separate Gul'dan out. Gul'dan is running for the border.
The shrine will be active soon. Prepare yourselves for the slaughter.
Shrine's activating in 22 seconds.
We're gonna have a camp. They're gonna go for a camp. Frank's Furters, their siege camp.
Got a decent drag on Yrel, but so far pretty even though they're both very low in the top lane, those solo laners. Siege camp is picked up. And the march begins. Echoed Corruption going for Gul'dan. He's got 8 stacks already. Looking for that magic 20. 40. You know, just double the 20.
You know.
Looking for 20, but also looking for 40 towards the end. Alright.
Dahaka stunned, but he safely gets out of it.
So
Yrel comes in. Oh.
A lot of members getting low here. Dahaka is popping his essence, and they get a kill on Tychus. And now it's Muradin and Yrel who are very, very low, are trying to escape.
Yrel is out of mana, but Li Ming is trying so hard, but Muradin, whatever his name is, behind her.
Oh my goodness! Ring around the rosy. Oh, Li Ming 50. Oh my goodness!
Is a ballsy biatch.
And gets out. Well, no.
Oh, tower shots.
Tower shots. That was quite
If I'm
the
gonna go
goose
down,
chase.
it's gonna be suicide.
Cue the Benny Hill music. That was fun to watch. Meanwhile, back on the shrine. 25.
The objective.
Yeah, 25 picked up, but it looks like Rohirrim might be able to push Frank's Furters off of the point. And they're starting their own run on getting this Punisher. Alright, they're about even now. And here's Yrel going in on Whitemane. Frank Furters wants this though, so they're jumping in. Yrel is taking a lot of damage, but it is ETC that drops first. Yrel is super low. Can they? Yep, and there goes Yrel. But the Punisher will go for Frank's Furters and jumps on Muradin. Blows him up.
Arcane Punisher.
Are you an arcane or an arcant?
Arcane.
Arcane in the membrane. There is
some
some big Punisher-shaped imprints on Tychus's behind. Getting some good value out of this first Punisher. It will take out the mid-fort completely. Jumping on Tychus again. Man, it really likes that boy.
Who doesn't like a big, beefy man?
Grabber 37. Favorite of the Punisher. Hashtag 2018 Punisher favorite. Alright, so Frank's Furters are gonna come down now and
push bottom.
Yeah, they're like, we just did this mid, maybe we could do it bottom as well. They're gonna start by taking the siege camp, where Dahaka and Yrel are gonna continue fighting each other in the top lane. Tychus trying to do a little bit of poke damage. Gotta be careful though not to come out too far. Rhonda poking as well. But this camp is going to go over to Frank's Furters. However, Rohirrim is starting their own camp, their own siege camp, so they're going to grab that. I don't think we're going to see a camp invade in time, as Frank's Furter is now split between pushing this bottom lane and also taking their own siege camp as well.
Frank's Furters decides to head over to their siege camp. Dahaka and Yrel evenly matched up there.
Gul'dan looking for the flank, but I don't think Frank's Furters is going to give it to him. There we go. That was a slow siege camp capture, but it has now been taken. I think someone from Frank's Furters might have to address this mid as well, because this mid camp pushing for Rohirrim, it'll give them more value, but maybe those camps will just attack each other and peter out.
Yeah, they're itching for a fight down here.
Burden jumps in. Stun misses from Tyrande. Good amount of damage coming out. Gul'dan's up to 24 stacks now of Echoed Corruption. Oh, the Li Ming orb just barely missing. We have 10s for Frank's Furters. Would you be so kind to cover those for us, Double?
Sure. Mosh Pit, Disintegrate, Adaption, Scarlet Aegis, and Rainer's Raider. Urel is 4-manned, and she goes down.
Lacking 10 right now. I think Rohirrim has to back out of here and see if they can escape. Muradin gets a good tongue drag.
Cruncher 77.
Frankfurter gets another kill. It's 6-3.
Dahaka wanted some crunching.
And this is, I think, this is taking good advantage of killing some of the other team members. Is going and seeing what you can get value you can get, and they immediately jump onto this bruiser camp.
I wanted to see last game, so maybe they talked about it in between their games. Once they got those kills,
I was
banking on them or like getting, you know.
Yeah, it's a good play. And sometimes it's hard to do that in the heat of the moment. Make those decisions.
You just want to keep killing.
I really like that. Yeah, I like that decision that they made there. I think it was smart. It gives them a little bit of a buffer so that they can start on this objective and maybe get the second Punisher as well. So we see some camp cleanup in the lanes as the camp goes down in the mid. Waiting for 5 members, I believe, until Rohirrim engages, but Toronto doing some poke. And now it's a 5v5, and here they all are. They're jumping in. They're going to town. 10s are for both sides. We have Avatar, we have Commandeer Odin, we have Commandeer Island, Commandeer Odin. There goes Gul'dan. He goes down. Sacred Ground, Starfall, and Horrify. Sacred Ground is popped, and it's been popped for a while. It's just hanging out there, but it's Muradin who gets dropped. Takes a nap, goes back to base. He's running. He's getting low. So is Urel. Urel just gets dragged. Oh, now it's Tyrande that's low too. They're all low and they're all running.
Yeah.
56 health left on the Tyrell. But we do have a couple deaths as well, as Tychus and Tyrande do get taken out.
Let's see what this Punisher can get.
Wall goes down, and the procession goes forward. Jumping in. Blowing up Muradin. He just got back. That was good. A good concentrated effort of Frank's Furters to work with the Punisher with that stun and just burn Muradin down.
Man.
Urel's in trouble now.
It goes out. Oh, she just gets away.
Another
I love that
huge escape.
I love the fast mounts when I play her. It's a great getaway.
Yeah, insta-mount. And all this time, Dahaka is in the bottom lane pushing.
Odin is out. Just a little too late, I think. I'm not really going to capitalize on it much.
Yeah, it does force Frank's Furters to get out of there. Belly Pig's in trouble. Gets stunned. Nice getaway. Should be okay.
Dahaka making a bold move. See if he gets away with this.
Here comes the rest of the team. White Mane on the front line. Here comes out the Horrify. Tychus goes down and Gul'dan. Tyrande is next. Muradin, I think, is just going to get away.
Go back to finishing his game.
Yeah. Another huge play by Frank's Furters. It's now 14-11. They have a 3-level lead.
Gonna push bottom here with their camp.
Yeah, they want to take those team fights, and because they can, and they're probably gonna win them. That talent tier level advantage. Frank's Furter doing a good job right now, picking up everything they can, grabbing the siege camp here, grabbing the bruiser camp here.
TC might wanna
pushing bottom.
Retreat. There he goes.
Not quite enough damage to take this bottom fort. Now Dahaka's here, getting a tongue drag. Tongue on Urel. Alright, here comes Tyrande. As well as Raynor. Alright, we have Here comes the entire Frankfurter team. 5v3.
Yeah.
They're at least going to get this fort. Maybe, I don't know if they're going to push forward. Maybe try to get some kills. I'm not sure. There it is. Sacred Ground used again. All right. And now it's another 5v5. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
Fortify comes out. 34 stacks of Echoed Corruption. There we see Starfall being used.
Oh, wow. Did that tongue go through the wall?
Odin comes out. A lot of damage everywhere, but the healers are sustaining everybody. But it's ETC gets the mosh in.
Oof.
Gets a lot of heals. Gul'dan solo does drop. Yrel goes down as well, and it's Murden.
Do we have a tongue from Dahaka?
Disintegrate. Oh, wow. And there goes Tyrande. And they get the fort. They get 4 kills and the fort.
And the shrine is activating in 2 seconds, so that's a great advantage.
Oh my goodness. That was you know, that was a sustained fight where both teams were staying alive for so long. So that was a good fight attempt by Rohirrim, being down, you know, so many levels. But Frankfurter does win that fight, and this will probably give them the objective as well.
Yeah, they're gonna clear top.
Yep, clearing top, getting about half of the health of this keep down. So that will make it a weaker target later on for Frankfurters if they ever decide they want to sweep up there. Frozen Punisher makes his way out. Oh, I think I have a sound clip. Yeah, I have a sound clip. Where's my sound clip? Is it this one?
And his name is John C.
Right, here comes the Frozen Punisher, the 6th man of Frankfurters. Oh, he's gonna jump in.
Sacred Ground is used. Odin is used. Punisher is getting distracted. Decides he's going to go back on the to keep.
Oof.
Jumping in. A good defense here from Rohirrim. Punisher only gets about maybe a third or so of the health of the keep. Yeah, close to it's close to half.
The Frozen one is the weaker of the 3.
Yeah, everybody loves an Arcane Punisher.
Yep.
Siege camp is invaded and taken by Frankfurters, and it looks like they're going to continue painting the map red. The top keep does go down, so this will create pressure in that top lane that Rohirrim will never, you know, really be able to let just push on its own, because they're going to always have to keep clearing that. No forts taken yet from Frankfurters. They still have all their forts. And it looks like they're making a move bottom. Looks like they want to maybe try to take this bottom keep all the way down. Maybe they're setting up an ambush.
Ooh, we got some bush hiding.
Oh, it's that Chinese bush meta.
Tychus
might run right in it. Here he comes.
Way.
Yup. And the trap is sprung. Can he get out? It's going to be close.
Ooh.
Oh, and he does. He escapes with 300 health. Big orb going on to Gul'dan. Still, he's at 37 stacks of Echoed Corruption. Not quite there yet. Getting there. That power spikes at 16 as well. Kind of like a mixture here of pushing mid and pushing bottom. Going to see more of a response from Rohirrim pushing back up in mid.
Frankfurters pinging to go for their camp.
Yeah, so they got to be careful.
Dahaka's still bottom though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they could get flanked here hard. It looks like they got the message and they're like, all right, we're getting out. Meanwhile, maybe they're going to go for this camp, which is going to spawn in 3 seconds bottom, possibly. But this Bruiser camp is being taken right now by Whitemane and Raynor. Nope, the 3-man's going to stay bottom for Frankfurters.
Were they able to see all 5 up top?
Gonna get that poke damage in from Li Ming, try to take this tower down. And it's Dahaka, yeah, burrowing down to that bottom camp. Ooh, is Li Ming gonna get caught?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gonna get away. Ride that pony.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we're gonna have a fight.
Murden pops Avatar. Taking a lot of damage on the front line. There goes Starfall.
And
Sacred Ground is popped.
All the
Odin,
circles.
Odin popped, and it's Murden that drops first. Fear comes out as well as Mosh Pit. Uriel taking a lot of damage. Uriel does go down.
Hakatung, Gul'dan, and he goes down.
Gul'dan as well. All right.
And we got a huge push top. Camp and 2 catapults.
3 members of Rohirrim dropping there, and all 5 members of Frankfurters are still up. They are going to, I think they're going to try to go through top lane and maybe win. I mean, the death timers still aren't huge right now, but they do have a 20-16 advantage. So especially if they can get a pick on at least somebody else and stagger those death timers, they're going in for core. Tychus is trying to get them off. A little defense by Tyrande. Murden is up. They have 3 catapults though, and this core is dropping. Yeah, it's at 50, and it's going down. I don't think they can defend. GG's coming out from Murden, and that is game 2.
That arcane pure power, she can just beat at the core with that disintegrate whenever she wants.
Some people think it's disintegrate. I think it's disintegrate.
I just got that.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, let me pull up the stats. There we go. Dalian Pig says Archon OP. Well played game 2, Franksfurter. So it leaves it at a 1-1 draw. What a match. That was crazy. This one was a little bit more one-sided. Still great team fights. Very, very exciting rotations and invasions and things of that nature. It's always fun to see games where the teams fight each other as 5-mans a lot. Sometimes everyone just stays split in lanes, and you get some interactions, but you don't have nearly the same amount as if you have all 10 players sharing such a small space at once.
Dallying Pig says, in quotes, a little one-sided.
There's no question mark there. Yeah. Yes. So this just shows that Rohirrim won game 1. Frankfurters won game 2. I think it was a good matchup. But the team fight dynamic of Infernal Shrines, I think, really lends itself to Frankfurters because of their, like in game 1, they had better team fights. They like team fights, and they do well with those. And on a map like Infernal Shrines, everyone's going to be going to those locations, and the team fights are going to be happening. So I can see why that style really helped in game 2 and allowed Frankfurters to really shine and take a commanding lead.
Definitely.
Thank you very much for the follow, M Palindrome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for casting Division E for us during Wildcard Weekend. I was out of town, so I really appreciate you taking that on and helping out Div E, my fam. So I don't know if there's really much more to see here on this screen. I mean, we do see there's some highlights of Li Ming for Frankfurters. It's got the 89k of siege damage, 65k hero damage. You got a little bit of a split between hero damage and siege damage for Rohirrim. You have Tychus, 32k. Tychus, I feel like Tychus, if he was left alone, he would have been able to cause a lot more trouble. But there was some good targeting on Tychus, not to just let him sit there and blow everybody up with his minigun. So, but he did quite well. And then as far as the healers were pretty even. Yeah. Tyrande 49k and 46k on Whitemane. Whitemane though, that single target burst healing makes it so hard. Hog says we have bad memories of Tychus. He's not allowed to live. Yeah, sometimes you can just overlook him because sometimes he just kind of sits there as like. Yeah. That was the worst minigun sound I think I've ever made, but you get the idea. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining us and allowing us to cast your games.
Yeah.
thank you for submitting those and putting those out for us to review. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Dalian Pig. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you guys had fun this season, and I hope to see you guys in Season 6 of NGS. We will be starting up sign-ups sometime in December, and in January, after 30 days or so of allowing teams to sign up, then they will close, and the regular season will start sometime in January. Double, thank you so much for being available and joining me today. I always appreciate having a great co-caster. Makes it a lot more fun.
Who's great? Where? Who's that person? Not me.
Wait, what? What? Let's see. Do I have any sound effects for that? I think I do. All right. Anything else? Maybe a little jazz. By the way, Double can't hear any of this, so she just has to imagine it. All right, that's enough of that.
No one's throwing me any beads if there's jazz.
The beads? Yeah, just throw beads at your screen. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Bugs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, I think that's gonna do it for us here. Double, where can people find you?
Twitter at @dam_double, and I'm in the NGS chat on Blizzard if you want to play a game with me. Double Dam, or in the NGS Discord. So
you're everywhere pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Most excellent. Oh, of course, Dalian Pig. I love to cast your game. Thank you, sir, for posting it in Cast My Replay so that we could do that. Turd Herder, thank you for the 1 bit, sir. Boggs, Turd Herder, Dalian Pig. Who else do we have in the chat? Captain Snail. All right, thanks everybody for joining us in Twitch chat. You can find me on Twitter. I haven't been super active lately, but you can find me at MoistWeenus. You can always tag me and say, hey, you suck, or hey, here's a meme. And you can also find me at Twitch, twitch.tv/MoistWeenus. So I think that's going to do it for us. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and ooh, spooky. We're getting into December, so get your Halloween.
Enjoy
October. Did I say December? I meant October. We're getting into October, yeah, so it's Double Dam's favorite holiday is Halloween. Is that true?
Well, it's like my whole favorite season, month, October.
Okay. Oktoberfest. I love it. Mm-hmm. And just a reminder, the winners of Div E will be sent my casting chicken. So this is going to be the what do you call it? I guess a trophy, if you can call that. So keep that in mind, guys. We have playoffs coming up soon. They start tomorrow. As soon as tomorrow, they'll be scheduled. So check out all your divisions and all the things of that nature.
Yeah, check out those playoff games.
Hell yeah! All right, that's it for us. I think we're out of here. Thanks, friends. Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. We'll catch you guys next time. I'm sure we'll do some more casting. Okay, bye.
Bye.